It's Dusti Martin with Corcoran Platinum Living, dropping in to give you your monthly market update for the town of Paradise Valley. It is December 6th, so buckle up, let's go. All right, our active listings are down 35.5% over this time last year, sitting at 127 listings. And our sold listings are down, not quite as much, only 12.7% over this time last year. We had 48 residential sales in the town of Paradise Valley last month. Our median price per square foot is up, one of the highest in the valley I've seen so far, 33.4% over this time last year. Our median price per square foot is sitting at $574.61, where it was $430 this time last year. So you're up well over $140 over this time last year. So if you bought in Paradise Valley this time last year, congratulations, you made a lot of money. Our months of supply is actually down 26.1% over this time last year. We're currently sitting at a 2.65 months of supply. That's not as white hot as some other places in the valley, but keep in mind Paradise Valley is a higher end luxury market with a lot of very high end properties. And so therefore our buyer pool is a little smaller than most other places, but 2.65, 2.5 months of supply, that's still well inside a seller's market. It's not the white hot seller's market of only a week of inventory or 2 or 3 weeks of inventory, but it's still a great solid place to be if you're looking to sell your home. Our median days on market is also down 20% over this time last year. We're currently sitting at only 48 days on market as an average. Considering if you're going to finance the loan, you're looking at about 30 days to close it. So in just a week or two, your home should, if marketed and priced appropriately, your home actually should be off the market and sold in 48 days or less. So let's take that and then let's break it down by price point. We are going to skip all the way down to the $200,000 price point just because we don't have data. We had no properties in the 0 to 100 or the $100,000 to $200,000 price points. That is becoming more and more common in Paradise Valley as prices around the state continue to rise. So nothing really to see there. Then we get down to the $200,000 to $300,000 price point. That's where we had our one sale and one new one came on the market. So we're at an even 1 month of inventory in that price range in Paradise Valley. That's still well inside seller's market territory. That is a fabulous place to be. Then our $300,000 to $500,000 price range is at 0.2 months of supply, meaning less than 1 week, less than a quarter of a month. Then our $500,000 to $700,000 price range, we don't have any data, mostly because there's only one property available and nothing in that price range sold, nor did anything new come on the market. So there's nothing to calculate there, but there is one property out there available in that price range. Then we get down to the 700 to $1 million mark, and this is where it gets exciting. We are at a true 0 months of supply, meaning it literally cannot get any white hot, or white hotter, is that a thing? It cannot get any hotter of a seller's market in that price range, 700 to $1 million. And arguably that's almost the entry level for Paradise Valley these days, but it's sitting at a true 0, not like no data, but I mean a true 0. No new ones came off the market. There were only 2 and they sold, that kind of thing. And then we get to the $1 to $3 million price point, and this is where the majority of properties in Paradise Valley range. This, over $1 million, meaning the $1 to $3 million price range, we're at 1.48 months of supply, so just over a month and a half. That's a great place to be, especially if you're a luxury home seller. It's more often than not, the luxury market is in a buyer's market. So we've been in a very long, prolonged state of a seller's market, and a pretty hot one at that, for over a year in Paradise Valley, with a couple of fluctuations during the summer. But all in all, you're in a great place to go. And like I said, this is the setup for January when everybody comes into town. This is where we start having the Barrett-Jackson Car Show, the TPC, all the bowl games come to town. So this is the time where luxury buyers start pooling into our market. So keep that in mind. Then we look at the 3 million and over price range. We are at 4.89 months of supply. So just like 1 foot outside seller's market territory, but that's actually a really great place to be for such high-end homes. And considering this, last year, the months of supply in that price range was over 7 months of supply. So you went from close to buyer's market territory to close to seller's market territory. That's a big swing in a year, but it's a great place to be if you have one of those higher dollar homes. And then we talk about, like I said, there were 48 sales in Paradise Valley over the course of the last month. And one of the things people always ask me is, where are these out-of-state buyers coming from? Well, for the second month in a row, about 8 out of those 48 sales were purchased by out-of-state residents. 3 of those 8 sales came from the state of Washington, yet again, just like last year. So if you have any questions or if you're wondering what your home might sell for in today's market, go ahead and give me a call at 480-717-9405 or visit my website at dustimartinrealtor.com.